Actually, I'm going to toss that to Kelly first. What is it people should be looking for? Because personally, I think they go, oh yeah, it's got latches that'll fit my car seats.
So I think parents are actually some of the most distracted drivers on the road. And that's because if anyone's ever had to merge on a highway with a screaming newborn and a 6-year-old asking why the sky is blue, like, sorry, we're not living in the same reality. I actually think it should be part of the driver's test. So parents, by nature, not by choice, are just more distracted drivers. So I really think the emphasis that the industry has put on crash prevention technology has been so huge. I mean, Jessica had the data to back it up, and I love seeing manufacturers, Toyota included. Now all those are standard features. When I started selling cars back in like 2016, there was a paywall. If you wanted the safest car, it was the top of the line trim. And that always sat so wrong with me because I'm like, so you have the technology to save lives and you're putting a paywall. So I'm so happy to see how far the industry has come to now make sure so much, if not all of those crash avoidance technologies are standard. So that I think has been just huge for the safety. In terms of the car seat, yes, having the latch is important, but any parent knows that you can also install most car seats with a seatbelt as well. So it's kind of only a piece of the puzzle. So I think it's just letting families kind of try out, kind of make it part of the experience to install a car seat, to try it out, to explore all rows. I think that one kind of, a lot of people have the assumption it has 3 rows, it's an 8-passenger car, it can fit 8 people. Okay, well, can I have 7 volunteers to go sit in the Honda Pilot? Because we're just not all gonna fit. It's not an 8-passenger car. And so and that's why this auto show is also so important, because for families just to really get in there and see them and compare to them is so crucial.
What do you say?
I say exactly a lot of the things that Kelly said. I think what really stands out and why we're so fortunate to be, we're debuting our new Galaxy 360, but we're the first car seat manufacturer to be to present a product and launch it at the Chicago Auto Show. And the reason this made so sense and was a great idea from you, Scotty, and Kate on our team, is that this is where they need to have the connections. Again, they're buying the car, they're buying the seat, they're assuming, especially new parents, that car seat is going to fit whatever car they buy. And it may not fit your vehicle, it may not fit your child actually perfectly. So the more we can do to connect that, I love the ideas of bringing that into the dealers while they're shopping. And I love these opportunities that we have to connect together and to connect when you get large audiences like this and what the Chicago Auto Show brings.
And I'm going to add to that. Look at technology in that multimedia screen. My favorite for the 6-year-old. Hey Toyota, why is the sky blue? Because Toyota will answer that question. And so will most of the cars on the floor here. And to be able to just focus on the road, tune out the screaming kid, and let the 6-year-old get his own answer, makes me feel so much safer behind the wheel, because then I can really focus on the number one task at hand, which is driving safely. So let's talk about what's coming next in terms of safety. So you've introduced a new car seat today that has a lot of innovations in it, but you are constantly doing testing, you're constantly doing engineering on your seats and working with all the different new things in cars. What do you see next on the horizon for child passenger safety?
Well, as you said, Scotty, testing is one of the most important things that we focus so much of our development time on. And it starts early. It starts with utilizing consumer information that we have, interacting with so many caregivers to understand what they're having struggles with, or if what we're designing is intuitive for them, because we want to take away the complexities. But then yes, we have an on-site lab at our facility at our headquarters, which also allows us to ensure that we're meeting standards, but also give us opportunities to push ourselves to continuously improve and be at the forefront of safety. As you mentioned, our new Galaxy 360, we have a completely new innovative tether system. We feel very strongly it is going to dramatically increase the adoption of tether usage, which we know how important that is for children and often overlooked. So for us, again, the Galaxy 360, we're coming up on 60 years of our first car seat. We couldn't be more proud of that and the innovation that we're bringing, and it really is just a start to come.
What do you think, Kelly? What would you like to see coming to market in our cars for safety?
I think we have come so far in terms of the safety, of course, of both the cars and the car seats. I think now I need them to be easier to use, and I think that should be the emphasis. So I'm not, I mean, they can always be safer, but like, and I think Britax has done such a good job. They are the easiest car seats to install. So it's just, we have the technology, we have the safety. No, like, I actually recommend them to grandparents all the time because I'm like, your grandparent can't mess it up. Like the mom can't mess it up, you just plug it in. So I would like to see both on the car and the car seat side. Okay, the safety is there. How do we make it easier so that we use it right every single time?
And where is Toyota's view towards the future of safety and ease of use?
I think Toyota is one of the leaders for safety. I mean, we always try to be at the forefront of safety. I think our job now is to make sure that we are educating our dealers and educating the consumers as far as using all of our safety features that are available and using them to their full extent and not turning them off when they just decide that they don't want to use them, right? Using our safety features in the vehicles and using the safety features that we have available as far as teaching them how to install the child restraint systems and keeping up with the technology that we do have.
Well, there certainly is a lot of great technology on the horizon, and our cars are safer than they've ever been if we use that technology. Don't turn off the nanny systems. Let them make you a better driver. That's how I feel. Thank you so much, ladies, for joining us. Jessica Jermakian is going to join us back on the stage, and we're going to open the floor to questions for our panel and for Jessica, and talk a little bit more about safety and answer questions to help everyone understand how to better use the technology in our cars and be safer on the road.